Because those kids, that's hard to lose I'm still trying to lose the weight from my last baby. He's 23, but he's kind of a slow learner. So I'm a slow burner. Sometimes that baby weight just hangs out for years. Sometimes that baby weight hangs on as long as those kids do. I gotta cut the umbilical cord. I'm gonna get lipo and lose that kid. We'll edit that out because he's precious. Just because I'm a codependent mother, what does that matter? But yeah, it's hard sometimes you put that weight on, you can't get it off, so I like watching little Kim Kardashian trying to lose that weight now. I watch Honey Boo Boo every now and then, don't tell. I know, I just watch it to remember to pray for the educational system of the United States of America. Now, some of y'all probably might not even know what that show is. Honey Boo Boo, do you know what I'm talking about? That little kid. I don't know why the Department of Human Services do not show up and yank that kid out of that house and give that mama a whooping. What in this world? And I'm telling you, we're right smack in Tennessee right now. It's making every Southerner in the world look terrible. We do not eat ketchup on that many things. Okay, maybe our scrambled eggs. Okay, and tuna fish. Well, that was just when I was pregnant. But yeah, isn't that just, it's just awful. I just feel terrible. It makes me just want to show up and give that kid a whooping. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Look at me. My mama whooped me a lot. Look how fine I turned out. That's not funny. That's a little smart aleck clap right there. That's so hilarious. Duck Dynasty, I watch Duck Dynasty every now and then. What kind of phenomena thing is this whole Duck Dynasty? Duck Dynasty has taken over the world. My husband never misses Duck Dynasty. He watches one after another. And all that money they are making off of duck calls, and they cannot afford a haircut. I'm sorry, if one of them boys come walking down that alleyway back here toward me in the dark, I would turn around and go the other way. I don't care how much money he is and how much camouflage he's wearing. They look freaky weird. I'm sure they're precious, godly boys. They pray before they eat, and they're nice to their mama. But they're making money off of duck calls, and you got to crawl into bed with Sasquatch every night. And those girls love their boys. Isn't that precious? That's true love. No, some of them are good friends of mine. I love Miss Kay and Lil Sadie. They've been really sweet friends of mine, and they're very nice, but good Lord. My husband now wants to grow his hair out long, grow his beard out long. I said, if you can make as much money making a noise, you can grow your hair out long. My husband makes noise, we just have to shake the sheets. That's funny. And everything they wear is camouflage. They wear camouflage all the time. I think, of course, that's nothing new. Here in Tennessee, everybody wears camouflage to church on Sunday, for heaven's sakes. Especially during deer season. Of course, now that you can eat your roadkill, they don't even wait till they get home from church. You just try to run something over on your way home so you can feed your kids. It's so funny. This is the truth. My brother's a big-time hunter. My husband hunts a little bit. My brother, he's got everything in camouflage. Camouflage long johns. Now, why in the world would you need camouflage underwear? I better wear my camouflage long johns. It's just so funny. He's got a hat that's got net that has grass and leaves sticking on it, so you could have this big hat and you can, be a 300-pound man standing behind a pine tree with a... Yeah, I'm sure a deer can't see that. And just to make sure the deer can't find you, they take this spray that someone has collected, the smell of deer pee. Deer pee, you spray it on your clothes. Now, how would you like that job? To be the one that goes outside, hollers at a buck or two, can you come here and pee in this cup? Here, come over here by the babbling brook. The sound of the water might have... Can you imagine calling home? What's your job, son? I collect deer urine for a living. Isn't that precious? And then there are idiots that will spray it on their clothes. That's nasty. I think deer are smarter than that. If I was a deer, a doe, a buck, I'd be in the woods going, that guy smells like pee. I ain't going over there. You know, I don't know if you've had a year like I've had, but I've had kind of a tough year. We moved. Always moving is kind of, well, it's kind of purging at first. I found 124 Tupperware lids. I don't know where the bottoms went. So funny. You just find all kinds of stuff. My mother was like, when I was up at her house, I found like 127 feet of tinfoil. It's already used. Just all rolled up in a big ball in case somebody was going to need it later. But I moved this year. You know, you work so hard to get the house you always wanted. We had a wonderful house. We felt very blessed. My husband and I worked really hard to get this house, and then you become empty nest, and then you work really hard to get rid of that house before they want to move back in. We weren't as quick on the draw as we should have been. When we finally got rid of them the second time, we decided we better sell this house. You know, it's just too much house. You don't want to cut the grass anymore. You don't want to clean those bathrooms. 4,000 square feet. And we got rid of that sucker, moved into 720 square foot apartment. We didn't downsize, we shrink wrapped. Honey, I could sit on the couch and see all my stuff. It is the tiniest little place I've ever lived in, but I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I mean, it's so easy. I sit on the couch, run the vacuum, change out the... I'm telling you, and you never have to leave the couch. I folded laundry. I never moved all day. It was wonderful. I sat on the toilet and made myself a grilled cheese sandwich the other day. It's pretty handy. Pretty handy. I love it. We could only take one appliance with us from our home, and so we chose the dishwasher, of course, because you can wash clothes in there if you have to. It's just kind of weird when people come over and you're setting the table and your underwear's in the tea glass. The preacher's like, well, aren't you guys having a wonderful time? But yeah, it's just hilarious. And we moved into this little space, just amazing. And this apartment came with this fancy refrigerator because it's like some condo lofty thing. You know, they have these cool words so that your small space sounds like it was supposed to be that small. Loft. You know, that's something you put hay in. You can't even fit any hay in this apartment. You know, and it's this loft apartment. It had this fancy refrigerator with the screen on the front. I kid you not. If you take something out of the refrigerator, it will show up there kind of what you took by the weight. And so it starts keeping a tally of your grocery list. You know the government is spying on us. I'm telling you, Michelle Obama right now is at the bottom of the White House writing down everything I eat. Because they have nothing else to do but regulate our big gulps. You can't even drink a big gulp in New York anymore. They're going to be down here pretty soon getting our sweet tea and our Twinkies. They're going to have to get past our guns. I'm for gun control a little bit. You know, God, I like to be in control of my own guns. I'm just kidding. No. I'm just kidding. No. I don't even have a gun. I tried to get a handgun print. They turned me down. I cannot get a handgun until I get out of menopause. My whole neighborhood started petitioning. I don't think she needs a gun. Just so funny. We have a sign that when you went into our old neighborhood, it would list how many people owned how many guns and how many women were in menopause. We have a safe neighborhood. I think that's hilarious.